Moose Mornings with Dub and Katarina on Moose FM, Energetic Country.
Good morning. I'm joined right now with Michelle and Judi from the Fort St. John and District Palliative Care Society. How are you guys today?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Now, before we kind of get into the stuff that's happening with you, let's talk about palliative care and how you would explain it to someone who's maybe is not really familiar with what palliative care is.
Well, we have found palliative care really is a very difficult conversation, and for the most part, it deals with death and dying. At the Palliative Care Society, we believe that if we talk more about palliative care and death and dying, the easier the conversations become. Mm-hmm. Our society is a nonprofit. We have been in Fort St. John since 1997, and over the years it has grown so much. We at one time focused mainly at being at the bedside of people with life-limiting illnesses, but now we've branched out into many other services, essential services I call it, such as the hospital bed program, which allows people to die in the comfort of their own homes. We also provide grief support groups that really help people in their time of grief. And we have other services as well as the advanced care planning, which helps people talk about the ways they want to, or their wishes in their death if they're unable to talk for themselves. So yeah, we also offer many other services as well. And if you are interested in finding out more about the Palliative Care Society, you can visit our website, or you can even call the office for more information, which we'll leave that information at the end of this interview.
Okay. Now, you were at a council meeting did I say yesterday or earlier this week? Is that right? And you guys got a week for you. Is that correct?
Yes. So the City of Fort St. John has proclaimed that the week of May the 5th to 11th will be Hospice Palliative Care Week in the City of Fort St. John, which coincides with the National Hospice Palliative Care Week. So this is right across Canada.
And how do you think this is going to kind of help start conversations now that we have, a week for palliative care?
By bringing awareness. Mm-hmm. And that is the whole reason behind the week, behind the proclamation, is to bring awareness that we are here in the community to offer support to people when they are at that challenging time facing a life-limiting illness.
Now, before we get into the event that you are hosting, what would you maybe say to someone who's a little bit hesitant to have this conversation? Where can they go for more information? What would you say to them?
You mean where to find us for the information?
Yeah,
I would suggest that
Sorry, go ahead.
Our website, which is currently under reconstruction. So please forgive its current state. We are in the process. It is being transformed. But our website is fsjcares.com. And we are also on Facebook. And we have a coordinator in the office. You could call and speak to her. Her name is also Michelle. So that's what I would suggest, to reach out and start that conversation. We would also like to invite people during that week to reach out to us and invite us into your organization, into your workplace, to come and provide more information, so people know that we're here to support their employees, their friends, their neighbors, themselves, and they can learn how we can help.
That's beautiful. So Hospice Palliative Care Week, May 5th to 11th, and that week is also the week that you have an event going on.
Yes, we actually are so excited because we are putting on this great fundraiser that not only supports and helps our volunteers, but it can help anybody in any point of their lives. And it's called the Enneagram, and it is such a unique way of looking at people and the way that we are in lives. There is a saying that goes, have you ever wondered why you do the things you do? And what I will do is I will let Judi explain a little bit more about what she has put down about the Enneagram, and then I'll come back and talk about how it relates to palliative care.
So the Enneagram is an ancient tool, and it helps us to understand the motivations and the fears of ourselves and others. So it's a fun and accessible psychology that you can apply to all your relationships: conflict resolution, team dynamics, leadership, parenting, and caregiving. So it really applies in all areas of life, just to have that understanding, and rather than be irritated by a person, you can be more compassionate and understanding, and recognize that we all have a particular way, particular filters, that we view situations, and it's just very life-giving.
How would you say this relates to palliative care?
Yeah, we have actually extended our invitations to all the nursing students that are presently doing their courses through the college in Dawson and Fort St. John. And, that was a big question that they asked, how does this relate to what we are doing? And the Enneagram, the way that we look at it, is it helps us find a way to learn the many different emotions and characteristics of people and their behaviors. So as palliative care volunteers or nurses, we can have compassion and presence with them during their times of pain, illness, and hardship. So in a nutshell, it just allows you to understand people, to be with people and understand their different ways of being. And it's just like the essence of, the Palliative Care Society really believes that we honor any aspect of religion, belief system, and any type of way of being when we sit with them at their bedside. And this is another way of honoring their personalities as well, because some people don't like touch. Other people love touch. They want to be touched. Some people love to talk. Other people just love to sit in silence. So when we have those aspects, we're able to be more there and honor them in this very hard time in life.
Well, Michelle and Judi, first I want to thank you for everything that you do for community members, because it's not an easy job, but I mean, you're doing something beautiful. Congratulations on the Hospice Palliative Care Week that's happening, and this event that's coming up. Let us know where we can grab some tickets for it.
Very good.
Tickets are on Eventbrite, and it is under Spirit of the Enneagram. And we are going to be today, Michelle and I will be at the Northern Lights College open house from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. If anybody is there or would like to come over and talk to us about it, we can offer more information.
I did add the link to the live video that's happening right now. So if you missed a part of this interview, you can actually head to the Moose FM Facebook page, watch it in full, but the event link is right there. So it's just one click and you're there for you to be able to purchase your ticket. Thank you so much, Michelle and Judi. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to add?
I just want to say it is being hosted or held at the college in the atrium. So it's in a large area, open space, sun shining down on us, so it will be a wonderful day. And there is a light lunch and muffins and beverages and stuff provided for the 2-day workshop.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
100.1 Moose FM.